What's going on, guys? Today we are taking a look at Kogs and, more importantly, the RFOX 5 million staking pool. It's been a hot minute since we've covered Kogs or anything RFOX, and we're excited to be back for this staking pool. Just as I was sort of gathering the information together, I started to get that collecting the sets, tubing things up and staking buzz back, and I've missed it. Now, anybody who is new to NFT, wax, or staking, or crypto, Kogs is definitely a great place to start. It is user-friendly, the community is great, it's not that expensive versus the rewards that you'll get back from the staking window, and it's hella fun. But full disclosure, if you're gonna fully trade all of these sets and try and do it on a shoestring budget like we did originally back in sort of March time, for season 2, it's almost like a full-time job, so you just got to be prepared for that. Sometimes it's more viable to just buy sets off the secondary market completed for you rather than completing them yourself, but it's a lot less fun. So yeah, there's that. I just want to point out RedFox Labs, so RFox Labs, have been working tirelessly on their sort of virtual world metaverse, which is going to be like a giant shopping center, which is just insane. I'm just going to show you guys this video now if you haven't already seen it, because it's nuts. So they've got a bid auction type thing on their virtual plots, which are all going to be sort of shops, and I believe that you can have like a physical, so you'd have your virtual assets and then the physical asset will get delivered to your house. You can have sort of NFT galleries. I think the possibilities are endless, and they've always said as well that these NFTs, the Kogs, will be incorporated into their metaverse as well. So I think the more rare, the more scarce, maybe even the better mint Kogs that you get, you will be able to make some sort of gains from their metaverse as well, which is insane. If we quickly have a look, I believe we can go on here and we can have a look at the current bids. So if we go on to auction page, just want to quickly show you guys what money's been chucked around. Live bids, $105,000 in RFOX on that bid for that shop. And you can just see it here as well, where the shop is located, and what zone it will be in, and also sort of the bids and the price of the RFOX as well. So that's insane. So yeah, guys, go check this out. I'll get Hoodie to put all of the links in the description down below. But yes, back to Kogs and the staking window. So for those of you guys that don't know, I think this is the 4th staking window now. So originally for the first 3 staking windows, there was 5 million RFOX, I think, total allocation, which was split over 3 staking windows. For the last of the 3rd staking window, the last one that we participated in, there was about 2 million RFOX left over. But the way that the staking period worked and the staking pool was a little bit different. So you had 90 days and then you would get your RFOX returns for your sets that you've completed. So each different rarity set had a different amount of RFOX that you could earn. But I remember a couple of weeks before the window opened, I did a trade with someone and they had about 150,000 worth of RFOX in his collection in already tube sets. So 10 dudes like that and you've pretty much lost your whole allocation. So I was thinking I need to get mine in early. I know a lot of people did not get their sets staked early and they completely missed out on the rewards. So I really want to say well done to Kogs, first of all, for this new staking pool allocation, because the way that it's going to work now is each set has its own pool. So it has 56.82k, and in that pool, the more tubes that are staked, obviously, the less RFOX each individual person gets. But for some of these more rare sets, like the ultra rare super set, foil slammer sets and stupid shit like that, you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck. But they are almost impossible to complete. I know that some of these sets, there are probably only 1 or 2, maybe 5 tubed up. And it's been a while since I've been involved with Kogs, but if I'm wrong, correct me down below in the description, guys. This is basically just to let the beginners know, go and make this money, go complete these sets, go have fun. So if any of you vets are watching and anything I say is incorrect or out of date, please update us in the description. Peace and love to all. So yeah, so you've got the same allocation for each tier and each edition as well. So the second edition is where we got in. I believe there will be a lot higher allocation for the first season, only because there was a lot less of those NFTs. And even when we staked in the last window, there was not many of them in supply, because I think a lot of people that brought into them probably don't look at their atomic hub or the staking window and stuff, and a lot of them were already tubed up and stuff like that as well. Whereas the second season, there was a much higher supply and a lot more people involved. And then the third season, I've got a few of the cogs myself. I brought packs on launch and I opened them because they were mint on demand to get the really low mints, which worked really well. But stupidly, I dumped a lot of them on the market. I made quite a nice amount of profit on it, but I kind of wish I didn't sell them. And I know that after the staking window closed, a lot of people dumped their... That's fun. A lot of people dumped all of their sets, and I did not. I kept all of my tubes, which I am really, really happy about. So I've got 31 tubes still. I've got some super sets. I've got an ultra rare set. I've got a... I've got some decent sets in there, basically. I've got a rare royal. I got 2 rare royal super sets, which I'm super gassed about. So I'm hoping to get a decent amount of RFOX back from them. But it's hard to quantify how much you're going to get right now, because you don't know how many sets are going to be staked. So you'll have a clearer picture when staking window opens. So for those of you that are new to cogs, on Atomic Hub secondary market, you can buy individual cogs for literally pennies. These are common ones. I wouldn't recommend aping until you know what you're doing. You can also buy packs for the first edition and second edition, and the sort of boxes for the third edition as well. If you are looking to buy third edition booster packs, buy them directly from the website, because they're a flat rate of $8. You don't want to be paying over the odds for secondary market fees. And you can also buy tubes as well. So you need to figure out which one's most financially viable for you. And the reward as well. It's quite hard to quantify, like I said, because you don't know exactly how many tubes there are going to be staked. If you have a load of NFTs still on our planet like I did, the best tool to remove these is still NFT Hive, and it's also still the best tool, in my opinion, to complete sets. If I am wrong though, guys, let me know down below in the comments. And literally, go on NFT Hive. If you haven't used it before, check out our video. It's a couple months old, but it's still really relevant because they never update it. So we just click over here on the right, we go to bulk tools, we go to unstake. We click here, we go on cogs, search, Coggeroonies, we go find, let's get them up. I can change my field here, but I'm going to leave it low because my CPU is bottlenecking, because I unstaked a load when wax mooned. Why the hell not? And then you unstake like that. It's probably going to give me an error because I don't have enough on my CPU. Yeah, it did. So I'm going to sort of stake some more to my CPU in a minute and unstake the rest of those. But that's how you want to bulk unstake them from our planet. So for anybody that has never used it before, I'll quickly show you how to complete sets using NFT Hive. Really simple. Search cogs up in the top field, click sets here, go to filter, probably remove gold false, foil false, because they're sort of the really expensive sets, and then go to uncompleted as well. Obviously, if you're super new, you're not going to, it doesn't really matter, but if you've already got sets and you've got completed, you're going to be fishing through all your sets. And then I click find, and it's going to show me sets that I've nearly completed or sets that I have completed that aren't tubed. So this set, the entire set to buy right now on the secondary market would only cost 72.5 wax, plus the 25 wax to tube it. So under 100 wax, and you've got an uncommon set to stake then. I got some more rare sets here that are nearly completed, and it's just probably not financially viable for me to complete those because it's too expensive. But that doesn't mean that it's unachievable. No, it just means that I need to join the Discord, the Cogs Discord. I need to do some trading. I need to work my magic. I need to speak to people there. It's quite a good community for trading, and most of the people are just trying to help new people out and stuff like that as well. You'll probably get the odd difficult person, but I would, just recommend to sort of ask around. If you feel like you're getting shafted on a deal, just ask around. Like, there's no need for you to, be have to deal with that pressure on your own. There's loads of people in there that have been in there for months that are happy to help you out. And we can see here, this whole set is only going to cost me 33 wax to complete. So if I complete that, it's going to cost me 33 wax and then 25 wax to bottle up. So we're talking, what, 58 wax, 59 wax, okay? And then if we go to second edition common, the cheapest one there is 59 wax. So it's like, do you want to go through the effort of collecting them all and tubing them, or do you just want to buy them on the secondary market? So obviously I'm not advising people just to buy the common ones because you're not going to get much RFOX reward, but it's definitely worth, if you are new, to do one common set just to see how it all works. So once you've got all of your NFTs to complete a set, so similar to this one here, you just want to head over to their website, go on to go onto my collection in Kogs, go onto Kogs. I'm going to change it to second edition because that's where it is. And then in the search here, I'm just going to search the person's name, search, and then I just click add tube until all 32 of them are ready to tube. And then I pay my 25 wax and then it's tubed and that tube is ready to stake. So I think now that it records your NFTs that are on our planet, whereas it never used to last time I did this, which is why it's saying I've only got 24 out of 32, because I've only got 24 of the assets in my wallet, whereas the remaining are staked on our planet. So I need to call those back once I've sorted out my CPU. And that is essentially how you tube a collection, how you find out which collections are cheapest or which ones you're closest to completing. I definitely would recommend buying a few booster packs, ripping them open, getting a feel for it, jumping in their Discord, doing a couple of trades. There's people that are probably dying to, you know, take maybe an ultra rare off you and give you a load of uncommons so that you can complete your uncommon sets and they get a decent ultra rare or whatever. Don't be afraid to trade up or trade down as well. If you're completing sets to earn RFOX, like, do what you've got to do to get it. Just don't screw people over. Be respectful of people's trades. And like mints, okay, mint numbers count somewhat, but if you're talking from sort of 10 to like 200, screw it, man. Like just trade. Don't be a jerk. But yeah, that's essentially it in a nutshell. Obviously, the RFOX token price is about 5 cents at the moment. That is going to go up. The all-time high is 37 cents. Yeah, 5 months ago, all-time high 37 cents. So it's not going to stay this low for this long. I think a lot of this that they spend on these auctions as well, if I remember rightly, a lot of it will get burnt. So the tokenomics, that is involved in tokenomics. So that price should go up as well. Super amped about this new staking window. I definitely will be doing some trades. I have some really rare foil sets that are close to being completed. I don't think I'll be able to afford it or have the time to trade. So what I'll try and do is probably try and sell those as incomplete sets. The game now is up as well, the closed beta. People have been DMing me saying that it's improved a lot and it's got really good. So we'll make a video covering that very soon. But yeah, guys, as always, hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Let us know down below in the comments what you think. Have you ever collected? Are you excited for this new staking window? Do you think RFOX will pump? If I've made any mistakes because I've been out of the loop with Kogs for ages, please correct me down below. Please let people know the easiest way to do things. If you haven't already, hit that bell for all future updates because we're going to be smashing these ones out now that this staking window is up and coming. And we want to get all of you people that are new to the scene and new to NFTs earning as fast as possible. We started with Kogs and we were broke ass bitches, and now we're flipping dubs, baby. We're flipping dubs. So we want you to join us on this adventure. All right. As always, do your own research and invest smart.